everybody, it is Makeup Mondays with G, and today we're going to do a tutorial on brows. So I'm going to tell you guys what you need. We're going to need a brown eyeshadow. Ladies, remember that your brows should be brown, not black. I use this shadow. It is from Target. It's from the Shea Moisture line, and it's in the color Claudia. Also, I prefer to use, you don't have to use it, but I like a intense brow from time to time. So I also use, on top of that, I use this NYX Gel Line and Smudger. And it's in the color dark brown. You're also going to need, to finish sculpting the brow, I use this Pro Concealer and Corrector palette from MAC. It costs about $40, but it's really worth the money. Also, we're going to be using somewhat of like a spoolie brush to brush out the brows. You will also need an angled brush for the brows, as well as a flat blending brush to blend out your concealer. So for this tutorial, I am going to use my compact mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. But it's good to make sure you clean up your brows first before you start. So I already cleaned up my brows, as you can see. And I'm going to start with my angled brush. And first I use my shadow in the color Claudia. Not too much, just a little. And your brows should be cousins, not twins. So you don't have to make them identical. So with this brow, I like to go with the shape of the brow. When you're doing your arch should start here in the middle. And it should end out here. So you can measure or just really go with the brow if you like, especially for beginners. So we're going to start with this. As you can see, small strokes, and I'm going to take my arch up here, and then I'm going to blend it out. So this is what we're going to get with that. Okay, so you can do it to your liking. I'm going to get a little bit more eyeshadow, and I'm going to do the top. Not too much, just light strokes. And for the front, we're going to go up and down in an up and down motion. Because the front, I know a lot of people do the faded brow. I don't really like the faded brow. So I just kind of keep it light. Keep my strokes light in the front. And then you just kind of do it to how you want it to be. And so because I did tell you guys that I like a more intense brow, I am going to dip it into my cream gel from NYX. Doesn't take much because it is enough color on there. And I just, as you can see, I'm not blending out. I'm not blending in the front. I'm leaving it for as a little lighter than the rest of my brow, because I don't want it to be too strong and overwhelming for my face. So this is what it should look like. And as you can see, it's not identical to the other one, because again, they should be cousins, not twins. Then I'm going to take my Pro Concealer palette, and when blending your brows, I know sometimes people like to do a highlighted color under your brows, but for my everyday look, I use more of my natural shade. So I use this shade right here, and I dip it in there, and then I outline my brow. I start here first, and then I make a smaller line toward the front. And then you want to bring that down as far as you can. I also like to sculpt it out up here as well. And I'm just outlining my brow. I also like to blend that into the skin. The best blender for me is my finger, because your finger warms up the product. And so I warm it up. And then you can see any other imperfections that you may have there on your eyes. You may want to go back and, you know, blend it out or whatever you want to do. Then I use this last. And to make it look more like hair, I brush it. Just like I did with this one. I look, and you make sure that it's to your liking. And then I finish the rest of my face. So if you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, please leave it below. Thanks for watching. Bye.